Good morning, good people. A lot of people have been reaching out to me inquiring about the CAT 21 program that I have, Project Vita for QA and DILR. So I thought instead, I've been receiving feedback that in my videos, I tend to go sideways a lot. So what I'm trying to do is now I will stick to the issue at hand and try to finish this video off in 10-11 minutes. So right now on my screen, it is 8:49. By 9 p.m. I will finish it all off. All the information that you can potentially need about the course should be present here. So sharing this window, look at this. This is our website, the bare bones, precise bare bones website, the minimal possible information that you can put up on something to call it a website. This is my name, some record, uninterrupted content right under my name. Can you see? My name is uninterrupted content, but then I've never really been somebody who worries too much about presentation when it comes to non-necessary things like this. So on our website, there are FAQs, there are feedbacks that were updated in March when GDPI program and past year students who studied from me, they gave me their feedback. Not had the time to update this because I'm busy otherwise. All courses has three things. You have a course for data interpretation and logical reasoning, you have a course for quantitative aptitude, and then you have the course for QA and DILR. So there are 61 learners in DILR course, there are 66 learners in quantitative aptitude course. Pay attention to the fact this is something that I've deliberately displayed. Everybody should know how many people are there in the batch before joining. It shouldn't be like once you join, then you'll get to know that there are 600,000 different people in that class. Anyway, these 59 learners that have taken the packages are already included here. So there are 2 people who independently taken the DILR course. There are 7 people who independently taken the quantitative course. That is how many learners we have in the course right now. So my initial target was either 300 enrollments or up until 31st May. Given the rate at which enrollments are happening, it is definitely not going to 300. But once spoken, it is a commitment that I will honor, even if it means loss of revenue and potential suffering for the year. But still, okay. Once I've made that commitment, I will follow up on it. So you can go to the website. The key link for you is only all courses. In case you want to know what is there in the course, you can open this up. You'll have a brief description in words, or you can see what all is present in the course. Information about the course, you have the schedule information, the teaching philosophy. This is something that is also present on YouTube, but teaching philosophy you can see. And DILR, what are we planning to cover? How are we planning to cover? In detailed description of what all gets done here. Then the entire preparation for DILR I have divided into 6 phases. In DILR, we are already done with first 2 phases. Mental fitness, and then approximation, and then tabular line and graphs in the first phase. Then there was a test. Then phase 2 had arrangements and distribution. Then there will be a test. There hasn't been a test of phase 2 so far. Phase 3 is currently going on. In phase 3, what we have done so far is Venn diagrams. What we've done so far is Venn diagrams. It is amazingly fun. Venn diagram has been awesome. So every class that we do, it is followed up with a homework sheet, and to the homework sheet you get video solutions. You don't get written text solution because it is much more difficult to create written text solution than creating video solutions. Me solving is much easier for me. For that reason, I've included video solutions. And of course, I took an opinion poll at the beginning of the course. Everybody said video solutions are fine. That is why we went there. In quant, again, you would have the teaching philosophy and everything. Numbers, as there are 5 different areas that we are covering. Numbers, arithmetic, geometry, algebra, and others. Numbers is done. There were 11 classes and 11 homework sheets and 11 video solutions and all of that. Then arithmetic is currently going on. 8 classes in arithmetic are over. We are only left with ratio, proportion, mixture, alligation, and time, speed, distance. The most beautiful concept ever, time, speed, distance. Then there will be geometry, then there will be algebra, then there will be others. Others includes PNC and set theory and everything. Quantitative outlook to set theory. All of that is present here. You can go and look at these things yourself in case you want to understand what is present here. Now, in description here, there is this Anastasia Shankar YouTube channel, demo content for perusal. People keep asking me, can we get a demo class? There is no demo class, people. There is no demo class. Because honestly, I feel very offended by the idea that you people who have no clue what gets asked in the exam are going to judge my teaching based on what you see in the demo class. In fact, wouldn't it be smarter of you to simply look at my YouTube channel? My YouTube channel, Anastasia Shankar. This channel has lots of content that you can potentially go through. So there is some moments guidance, there is some practice content. In fact, people who are preparing for CAT on their own, this should be most interesting to you. There are 200 DLR sets. There are arithmetic questions, 250 plus 200, 450 arithmetic questions. PNC algebra also contains PNC has 305 questions. Some questions are clubbed together. Numbers has some 200 questions. Geometry has some 300 questions. In case you are practicing by yourself, in case you are preparing by yourself, do all your basics, cover all your basics, and then you can come back and solve these questions. Would be so much more beneficial for you. In case somebody is looking to see demo class, you can potentially go to some of these videos, look at a question and see if you can solve it. If you can solve it, and then look at the explanation. If that works out well for you, if the explanation is understandable, if it is reasonable, and you can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm saying, then my teaching is not a problem for you. If you don't understand what I'm saying about a concept that you already know of, about something that you already understand, then of course it means that maybe we are not a good fit. I am not a marketing person. I will not say that I will take you to 99 percentile. I cannot. It has to be you doing all the effort. I can only ensure that I will provide all the possible tools for your success. Beyond that, there is nothing that I can guarantee. I will do all the hard work that is needed to get you to a good level, to get you to your desired peaceful place. At the same time, I will also be very, very honest and brutal about whether you have a chance or not. Some of the people who joined recently, I've had very sad conversations with them wherein I had to tell them that your aspiration of Ahmedabad, while commendable, is not going to work out because you have passed academic record. This is something I get very frustrated by. How do students not get the information about whether their candidature is valid for certain places or not? Somebody with an 867 profile, how can that person be thinking of Ahmedabad? General engineer male, 867 profile, thinking of Ahmedabad. How does nobody tell you that that is an impossible profile for somebody trying to get into Ahmedabad? That burns my heart. But okay, if you come here and you ask me to analyze your profile, of course I will do it. Then apart from that, this is some me doing some sort of marketing. There is a Facebook group, Anastasis Academy MBA Prep. So this is a group that I'm a part of. I started, but then I've handed it over to two current students of mine. Wonderful people. They have been doing a lot of work. There is Gregory Reloaded, one of those students, and the other is Milind. So both of them take care of this Facebook page. Why I'm plugging this Facebook page or Facebook group is the simple reason. This is perhaps the best group in terms of non-spam. Of course, the level of interaction and engagement is not as high because the other groups have lakhs and millions of people engaged there. And we have just 364 people, but you will get daily practice content. So in case you want a spam-free place where you can come, practice questions and go away, this is the place. Additionally, in case you want to be aware of any of the updates, any of the few new things that I'm doing, this group will have it. So in terms of information, all of this should work out for you. This is the website, this is the Facebook group, this is the YouTube channel. I will link the Facebook group, the YouTube channel, and also the Telegram group that I have in the description of this video. Apart from that, let me just try to wrap up everything I prepared. The prices of the course, this is something that people keep asking me in India, although it is present on the website. If you take QA or DILR, it will be 9440. If you take the combo, it will be 16520. If you feel the prices are too high, you should not be, as in the prices are too high, other people are offering it for low. Okay, I don't mind. I'm pricing it this way for the simple reason with the plan that I have, I would need this much funds to sustain myself. Apart from that, as previously stated, the enrollments will end at 31st May. People have also been asking me how many batches, which batch should I join? There is just one batch of 300 people, up to 300 people. If it is lower than that, it is lower than that, not a problem. We only teach QA and LRDI, we don't teach VA. So in case you feel you want to go to a place that also has VA included, we are not for you. I am from commerce background. Maybe that is a factor that helps you decide or doesn't help you decide. I am not from engineering background. I understand things from first principle, from the most basic thing, and that is how I prefer teaching. I've been teaching for CAT since 2011. I've been teaching prior to that as well, all through my undergraduation years. I went through teaching and sustaining myself on my own income. But I've been teaching for CAT for 10 plus years. I'm from SRCC and FMS, something that I don't like to mention, but people have been forcing me to mention this. But okay, that will be there. The schedule that people keep asking me. QA, there are 3 concept classes and 1 practice session per week. For LRDI, 3 concept classes and 1 practice session per week. Why I have deliberately included an extra practice session? This is almost 8 sessions per week. This is almost 8, precisely 8 sessions per week. Why I've included the practice sessions right from the beginning of the courses. There is one thing about learning the theory. There is one thing about doing it in the exam. In doing it in the exam, you need to know things like whether to attempt it in round 1, round 2, round 3, in quant especially. And in LRDI, the attitude that you need to build up is, even if you don't know the question, even if you don't know the topic this question is from, can you still approach it logically and build it up and get to the attitude where you understand how LRDI possibly functions? That is what you need to do. All the information, I'm brushing up a little because just 1 minute is left. QA and LRDI combo done. I think that is all the information you need from my end. In case there is any other information that you're seeking, please reach out to me on Telegram. I'll link that there. Reach out to me on Telegram. At the same time, don't expect instant replies. I will be busy with the work that I have for the students who are already enrolled. In my world, unlike popular wisdom, in my world, potential revenue is not as important as people who've already reposed their faith in me. So I will be focusing on work that I have to do for my current enrolled students first. Once I'm free from them, that is when I will get to you. So that will be all. One question that has remained, and my time is already up, but I will still address it. People have been asking, so how much have I missed so far and how will I cover it and everything? Once you enroll, we will talk, and then potentially I will give you advice on how you will cover it. As in, what time slot should you have in the day where you'll be doing your backlog? If at all we can't find an appropriate time slot where you can cover the backlog, what we can potentially do is you attend the classes whenever new topic starts, you start attending live classes from then. And then after everything gets over, then you cover it, because my course will get over, the way it is progressing, it will get over by say 1st, 3rd of August. 1st, 3rd of August, it will get over by. I have lots of buffer time remaining. So even after that, you will have enough time to cover your number theory portion that is covered, or whatever LRDI portion that is covered. You're going to do, you will have enough time to cover your course. Why I only want to run one batch, not multiple batches, is I don't want to provide subpar service to the people who repose their faith in me, and I don't want it to turn into a, revenue over quality service. I want revenue. Oh, for no moment think that I don't want money. Oh, I love money. I love money. You love money. Everybody loves money. I love money, but I want to earn money by doing quality work, not necessarily earn money by whatever way possible. So hopefully you can understand the emotion behind it. If it appeals to you, please reach out. I will stop the streaming now. Thank you, people listening to this. Hopefully this was a condensed video and you found it more appealing. I have overshot the limit by 2 minutes that I had set for myself, but this is still one of the small